Wow! How long has it been since we all came together like this? And with so many guests, too!
Oak, this isn't the time.
I know. Just trying to help everyone relax. Let's just start the meeting, shall we? The topic is Shiva, goddess of annihilation. We'll begin with what we currently know.
By your leave, I'll keep it concise. May I tell them everything, Xiao?
Of course! If they aren't informed, there won't be anything to discuss.
Shiva and her cohorts assaulted the Ark's ship. We have reason to believe that the attackers are Photoners.
Photoners again, huh? But why are they hostile to Arcs?
In a voice recording, she said, "I once was sacrificed for the universe." Combining the data we have, we believe she is referring to when the profound darkness was originally sealed by the Photoners. We've verified this with Aurora as well. She was not familiar with Shiva herself, but confirmed that such an event did indeed occur.
She was imbued with photons and used as bait to seal the profound darkness in subspace. A living sacrifice. And now she's returned?
If her words are to be truly believed, then yes. But perhaps we should be asking those who have crossed blades with her.
It wasn't just Shiva. The ones with her were in another league as well. It would make a lot of sense if they were Photoners.
Shiva defied expectations the most. She was utterly unfazed by our attacks.
I wonder. It was almost like she absorbed them all.
Well, duh. That's not surprising. That's the way she was made, after all.
Risa, what do you mean by that?
She was made to hold all the photons of the Photoners inside her. Can you even imagine how many that is? Can you? It's so many! Though after having taken a look at both of you, I think you're pretty weird yourself, honestly.
What do you mean? Risa, just what is it they know?
I will explain. Risa, may I borrow your body?
Yup. Go right ahead. Wake me up if a fight breaks out, though.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Harriet, one of the Photoners, as you call them.
My name is Ash. You may not know me, but I was also on Omega. I'm not the same Ash the Guardian met. Somehow, I was reincarnated on Omega. And I also have a chrono shard embedded on my chest, meaning, just like Ebel's family, I can go to other worlds and dimensions with ease. It's odd, being back here, and I've seen friendly faces this time, even though I don't deserve them. I just wish me and the Guardian came to the better terms, if not for Luther.
Guardian, I have met you once before. Do you remember?
In the Nightfall province?
Yes. I must have given you quite the shock. At that time, my mind was yet in a residual state. I did not even know I was Harriet, nor did I possess a clear will, as I do now. It was all I could do just to speak. I'm glad everything turned out well in the end. Shiva and I are like opposites, in a way. It is her arrival that has allowed me to speak with all of you.
Come again? Are you related to her somehow?
A soul that inexplicably took up residence in an empty vessel. That is me, the artificial being, Harriet. A photonic vessel created to contain everything, including the profound darkness. An embodiment of the end, Shiva, goddess of annihilation. We are close, and yet light years away. At the end of the Photoner era, civilization reached its zenith. They replaced their bodies as needed, devaluing physical forms. Society revolved around the use of photons. However, they were not so enlightened as to abandon their bodily vessels entirely, and so they sought after the ultimate vessel. One scientist created a vessel, but opted not to use it, treating it as a person instead. He conversed with this mute vessel until it finally developed a heart, awakening to the power of photons. This distillation of technology possessed a spirit and a power, an extraordinary power, entirely unique. The scientist was pleased. He had created not a replica, but an independent, parallel being, one on par with the Akashic records. However, that was precisely when the final replica of the Akashic records, the Profound Darkness, was born. To seal the Profound Darkness, a vessel equal to the Akashic records was required. That was me, but a heart was unnecessary. My soul, my heart, was removed, and photons were compressed into the now empty vessel. A will to control all photons was born, and that is Shiva, goddess of annihilation. You know the rest. Shiva achieved total photonic absorption and vanished into subspace with the Profound Darkness. And now, she has returned once again. She has become a threat to the entire universe, just as the scientist once predicted.
Harriet, how are you here? And what's your relationship with Risa?
After losing my vessel, I was doomed to vanish, but the Akashic records saved me. They wove my soul into their seas and gave me a new vessel, a cosmogenic arm. The first cosmogenic arm to be created, that was me.
As for the Risa you all know and love, I think you've heard the story before. Once upon a time, I was a test subject for a project to create photon-compatible bodies. They did a whole lot of research studying mechanical life forms on the down low. These days, everybody calls us casts. And you know who was the very first one? It was me. Pretty straightforward, right? But since I was the very first, I was super unstable. More unstable than anything. Just the most unstable you could possibly be. Unstable soul Risa, unstable vessel Harriet. two became one. And gosh, everything just balanced out somehow. Harriet didn't really get back her form and faculties until just recently, though. Until then, she was basically sleeping.
It is as Risa says. I am only awake now because of how the situation on Omega resolved. My soul was rescued there and transformed into a goddess. And so, here we are. Risa and I have spent a long time together. I as a cosmogenic arm, and she as a cast. The appearance of the Dark Falls Collective. The fall of the Photoners. The birth of Arcs. We have seen it all.
Why didn't you mention any of this? If you had said something, we could have been prepared.
Well,
You didn't trust Arcs, did you?
Very perceptive, Admiral! To me, Arcs and the Photoners were doing the exact same thing. Which meant they'd only repeat history. I figured it best for you to just kill, until you killed each other out of existence. Until I met you, that is.
Guardian, you did everything in your power to save just one soul, and Arcs supported you, even after arriving in a completely unfamiliar place. You stepped in to help those who wished for salvation. I hate Fullspawn. And I hate the Photoners too. But I like everyone in Arcs. And you as well, of course.
So I don't want you to make the same mistake. That's the reason why I'm here. To walk together with Arcs, shoulder to shoulder.
Chapter 0. How do we resist the demise?
I've heard Alma is visible to you. I also heard you did a lot for her. Allow me to express my deepest gratitude. I'm not qualified to so much as lay eyes on her. Even so, I can sense it. You all saved her, and for that, I thank you.
You're the one who protected her.
That's true. Perhaps I was finally able to protect her this time. After Alma's death, it was Arcs that became my foundation to rely on. So I must protect it once more. It is her home, our home, until the day she can rest in peace. Maria and I can't see her. I can't hear what she says. But I get the sense that she's relying on you. Watch after her. If you need help, I'll be there.
Hey, Risa, what should we call you from now on?
Whatever do you mean? I'm still the Risa everyone knows and loves. No need to change a thing. If you need Harriet for something, just ask, and she'll come right on out.
Exactly right, Risa. I can always hear what you're saying. This one-body arrangement may prove slightly inconvenient, but I hope you'll bear with me.
It'll definitely take some getting used to, that's for sure. Oh, since you're here now, Harriet, I wanted to confirm something with you. How aware are you of everything that happened on Omega?
Do you remember what happened there?
You were a great aid to me there. Think of us as the exact same person. The Harriet on Omega became the goddess you see now before you. Perhaps it would be easier if you simply thought of me the same way you do Alma. In any case, I remember all that you did for me, Guardian, and I cannot thank you enough.
Right then. Shall we move on to our most pressing issue?
It's bad enough that we don't know the enemy's full strength, but that Shiva lady? Watch out.
Our power comes from photons. If she can just absorb them, there's honestly nothing we can do.
We're working on a countermeasure. Your report, General Affairs.
Huh? You've got some kind of plan?
If photons are ineffective, we'll slam them with physical weapons instead. AISs are undergoing final checks, and we're preparing for mass production. The Research Bureau is operating at full capacity in order to make it in time for the next attack. So our next concern is what the bad guys are up to.
Sadly, we lack useful data. Shao is aiding us in our investigation, but we've still been unable to locate them.
It's simply a technology gap. They're adept at concealing and isolating photons, after all.
So good luck predicting their next unruly arrival. We'll have to stay vigilant.
Indeed. The training and combat bureaus will cooperate to ensure we're ready to mobilize.
We've got more operatives now, so we can probably double our normal rotation.
I think that just about covers what we're capable of at the moment. I have a concern. That Shiva person said the Guardian is the vessel of the universe. What did she mean by that?
Sadly, I'm not entirely sure myself. But for whatever reason, Shiva is targeting the Guardian. That much is certain.
A pressing concern, whatever her reasons. For now, make sure you stay with Matoi. You'll be fine, so long as you're together.
All bureaus need to cooperate now, more than ever, and to exercise discretion. Together, we'll see this through. Hey, wait up! Got a minute? So, about those AIS improvements, the researcher in charge wants to see you. I know you're busy, but could you make time to go talk to her? Thanks. The AIS researcher Sarah mentioned should be somewhere around here. Excuse us.
That's strange. Eureka! That's it! Shoot! That kills her ability. Oh, if I use a little bit of you-know-what. Ow! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here?
Are you the AIS researcher?
Oh, I get it. Dang, I can't believe you actually came. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Ludmilla from R&D. Thanks for coming, Guardians. I'll get straight to the point. Could you do some testing for me? Real combat's fine too.
Hold on, Ludmilla. We We have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking AISs, obviously. I'm in charge of remodeling them. The basics are already taken care of, and they're ready for space combat. Still, this is kind of a rush job, so I'm not sure about other use cases just yet, hence my need for operational data. Anyway, that's why I sent in a request to General Affairs for capable pilots, and here you two are! Which leaves one last step to tackle. Are you ready to get started? You know what they say, time waits for no one. A generic fuselage is good, I think. Yes, that should work. So maybe I should secure the module for ease of operation. Depending on output levels, by the time we are done, even citizens might be able to pilot one, assuming G-force doesn't squish them. Maybe it would work better if I enhanced the seat safeguards. I had better run all the numbers on how much that'll cost.
Operational data? So she wants us to pilot AISs? Oh, I'm not sure I have what it takes.
What are you so worried about? After all, I heard you used an AIS in that fight against Apprentice before. This is for the sake of ARCS, the future, and most importantly, my research. So hey, no pressure.
Well, I suppose that we may as well give it a try. It was a request from Sarah, after all.
Thanks for dropping in! Let me take a look at that operations data. Interesting. So that's how it is. Raw data never tells the whole story. Drive systems under crazy strain. Big boost to mobility, but can't say I'm a fan of the hit to durability.
Seeing her so absorbed in this reminds me of Sierra, don't you think?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
I know, right? Maybe she's a distant relative or something. I guess I'm being silly, though. Sierra's the only high caste on each ship, so...
Actually, I do see a resemblance. I'm a high caste as well, you know. A Ludmilla type.
Wow, no kidding?
After the Void apparatus was dismantled, the Research Bureau was restructured too. Part of ARC's general reformation, you know? The restructured Research Bureau didn't have a genius on board like Luther, but each field had a lot more experts. Their knowledge and experience was stored in a database, then applied to modules specified for calculation. And the result was me, Ludmilla, the Research Bureau's resident high-caste AIS R&D specialist.
Wow! So Sierra wasn't the only high caste after all.
Nope, but my duty is to thoroughly research, modify, and enhance AIS units. With that in mind, I want you to go out there, pilot AISs till you're blue in the face, and get me all that sweet, sweet data you can. Anyway, happy hunting and have a nice day!
I'm not so great at piloting AISs, but hearing her say that really makes me want to help out. Okay, let's get down to business. Welcome back, you two. Sarah had you visit our main AIS researcher, right? Yeah, her name's Ludmilla.
She's really obsessed with her work.
Not in a bad way or anything, though.
Every extraordinary member of ARCS has a quirk or two, including you guys. She is the one who immediately suggested that we start remodeling them for space. And she was able to make this happen in no time. You never know when a genius like her is going to pop out of the woodwork. Makes things interesting.
What have you been up to?
Mostly trying to find Shiva's location and account for contingencies. ARCS always had an informational advantage when facing the Fallspawn. We could track their position, and then could predict a Dark Fall's arrival. But this is different. Our opponents have the informational advantage this time. We need to be prepared mentally and physically for anything that might...
Shell?
Damn, are we that outclassed here?
Shell! Emergency! Dimensional distortion detected! We have hostiles! They've appeared inside the mothership! I repeat, hostile presence detected within the mothership!
There's no need for calculations. Simply crush the head, and this is over.
Chapter 1. The demise brings despair.
These things... I've never seen anything like them!
Our attacks barely affect them.
Yeah. And the way they respond reminds me of Shiva. It's like our attacks have no effect. Like they're being absorbed.
Shit!
Let's go! Maria! Watch out!
Ah, you too! Thanks for the assistance.
Where is everyone?
I was looking for them myself. Glad I found you first, though.
Get down! Don't be fooled. That's not Maria.
Xena? Oh gosh, you're hurt!
Oh, you're quite the tough customer if you manage to withstand that.
The real Maria hits harder. Your impersonation sucks. So give it up already, you fake!
I'm surprised to hear that. My memory is perfect.
You're...
You can copy appearances.
I am Mitra, the 20th, goddess of deceit. I exist to impersonate.
She touched me earlier.
And she touched me just a moment ago.
Suspicion kills. When people doubt each other, it's hilarious. From now on, you'll always be suspicious. Your friends may not be your friends. I've seen it time and again, and I'll see it once more. Here and now. Deceit kills.
Ha! Thanks for breaking that down for us. Sounds like putting you away will end this whole charade.
You're all worth big points. Enough to win me the game.
Points?
We're seeing who can kill the most of you. I'm behind, but not for long.
Quit messing around! We're not toys for you to play with.
Why the anger? You treat Falspawn no differently. How does it feel to be hunted this time around? As they say, you reap what you sow. If I turn into you, will I understand how you feel?
Are you alone, young lady? Based on these photon readings, I doubt you can face me alone. You underestimate me.
We'll see who's underestimating who.
Could it be you're not using photons?
Exactly! I don't have any photons! And I don't rely on sensors. Your ability to absorb photons is useless against me! Never thought my handicap would give me the edge. But here we are. I'll never forgive him for what he did. But Luther deserves a little credit here! Gotcha! Huh?
Now, what did you just say, young lady? If I heard you correctly, a most fascinating name escaped your lips just now.
What is she? This is messed up!
You're stubborn. This is less efficient than I thought. I'll only fall farther behind. So, I'll actually die.
What?
Huh? You're still not dead? Oh, I get it. That weapon's the same as us. No wonder it was so tough. But it won't matter if I kill the wielder.
Whoa! What is this? Looks like a critical situation here. Just perfecto.
Another waste of time has arrived, I see. Whatever. I'll get points somewhere else.
Zeno, are you alright? I'll heal you.
I'm fine. I can still...
You can insist on acting tough all you want, but we can't drag you around all day. If you don't want to end up as baddie points, you better get out of here. Or would you rather I sped up the process?
Risa!
No, she's right. With Nanaki in pieces, I can't help anyone. They mean business. I'm not sure if even you can beat them. It isn't really my place to say, but watch yourself.
I'm sure you know this, but Shiva's much stronger than Little Miss Copy Girl. You both might want to head back.
We can't turn our backs on everyone.
Well! I'll go along with you then. To be honest, it's not like I could enter Central Command on my own anyway. I was thinking of breaking and entering. I guess it's a good thing I found you guys first.
You can't just go around breaking stuff, you know?
Why not? If I don't do it, the baddies will just take care of it for me. See?
Come on, we have to hurry. By the way, how can you track the enemy's movements, Risa?
By actually using my eyes! Huh? Everyone in ARCS relies way too much on photons, even more than their own eyes. You've used radar to attack invisible enemies before, right? It's like that. Same deal. Everyone thinks they're using their eyes, but they're really sensing baddies via photons. But these baddies have photonic camouflage. And on the flip side, they can read our photons loud and clear. No wonder you can't keep up. So in a kind of obvious conclusion, there's not much we can do.
Then we'll never be able to fight them on equal footing?
Find some tech to get around their camouflage, and you'd be able to sense them like usual. There are other people in ARCs who fight without having to rely on photons all the time, you know?
Does she mean...
A commendable effort. But human effort doesn't count for much. Dust in the wind, or dust on the ground. When it comes down to it, that's the only difference between you and the masses. I was destined to rule the universe from the moment I was born. Because I am the universe.
Rule the universe? How arrogant can you get?
Your understanding is not required. You die here, either way.
Is this an ARC ship independent operating code? Why now? Wait! Impossible!
Hey, you okay, Sarah?
Show!
Now this is a surprise. But all you've done is save me time.
Go! Sarah! Show!
Show! What were you thinking?
Good thing I made myself bigger. Really helped me get in the way there.
Idiot! Why go out of your way for me?
I know, it wasn't logical. But once I realized what I had to do, my body moved on its own. Yes, I've become too much like mortals. And like a mortal, I'd appreciate a little nap.
Show? Show! Show!
The head has been crushed. Now I suppose it's time to move on to the hands.
We won't let that happen! Theo!
Well aware!
Oak and Theodore?
Sorry we're late. The adjustments on this thing were brutal. But I understand the gist of it. Like how crazy strong she is.
Glad to see you could make it in person, Admiral. Do you truly intend to oppose me with that mechanical doll?
Nope. That's not what I'm here for.
With my authority as Admiral, I hereby activate Code Abyss! All ARCS personnel withdraw! This is a compulsory warp!
hereby abandoning Mothership Shao!
They certainly know how to make an exit. This may prove more challenging than anticipated. You did well to restrain yourselves.
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Is it okay to let them escape?
It matters not. Let dust dance in the wind. Still, they seem to be avoiding me, so I hardly managed any points.
Fighting them was inefficient. Varuna wins this match.
I simply managed to find a particularly untidy area.
Well then, as a reward, I leave the pursuit up to you.
Very well.
Guess I'm on watch duty. Boring.
You'll have your chance soon enough, Mitra. I promise, we aren't anywhere near finished with them yet.
Oak, why?
We need to avenge Shao.
Because I knew you'd react this way. Between the Mothership Shao and you guys, I chose you guys. And I have no doubt that I made the correct choice. Shao would have done the same thing. You are the one who is connected to Shao. You are Sarah, right? Are you able to see me now? Who are you? I'm Oma, the first class craze. I was here when you came here before, but you couldn't see me. But now you can see me, though. Do you understand why that is? Because of Shao's power? Yeah, that's right. Shao's power is inside you. He's sleeping within you. He is way too much for your vessel to handle, though. If he were to wake up, it would destroy you. That is the reason he is sleeping. Wow. So, that's what happened, huh? Pull it together, everyone! Sierra, why do you think Shao gave you full permissions? You two! If you died back there, we'd be finished! You've got to look at the big picture! Sarah? That's what Shao would say. I can sense his feelings bubbling up inside me. And he'd also say, it isn't like you to give up without a fight. You're right. He would.
Yeah, Xiao hated losing.
Sierra, can you contact the other ships? How's everyone doing?
Right! Ships currently operating under independent calculations.
We've received word on Ark's situation. The ships are scattered, but the 6 are confirmed alive.
Operators are verifying the number of survivors. We'll know the full situation in an hour.
Shao predicted this would happen. He transferred his authority in stages, so ARCs could operate without him. Unfortunately for you, Shao, it's a little early for retirement. Sierra, change our course. We're heading for Amduskia.
Why are we going there?
It was the last thing Shao told me. Head to Amduskia. There must be some kind of key there. Something to help us out.
I had a feeling you'd show up. I'd ask what you want, but it's obvious. You want to know about Shiva, yes?
Yeah.
I'm as informationally challenged on that front as you are, sadly. I created Harriet. She was the ultimate photon vessel. Undoubtedly my greatest masterpiece. The vessel gained a sense of self, a will, not unlike the birth of intelligence itself. Xion's beginnings, the sudden birth of intelligence within the oceans. I recreated that phenomenon. If not for those pompous barbarians who saw her as a mere vessel, she would have attained omniscience. I had the time, the technology, the Akashic records to use as a model. And yet, the people wished for an instant solution. They ripped the original soul from the vessel, poured photons into it, and used it as bait. Bait for the profound darkness, which exists to expunge photons. Their plan succeeded. The profound darkness entered the vessel, gained intelligence, and was bound to its physical form. All that remains was to dispose of the body. But the barbarians miscalculated. The entity now known as Shiva had attained the ability to understand others. She left the Dark Falls, cancerous outgrowths of mortal desires, to tie her to this universe, all in anticipation of her eventual return. And that is what we are. So, a rather pathetic tale, is it not? Relating it to you is my way of thanking you. As a person, as Luther. You saved Harriet's soul. Knowing that has been most beneficial to me. Xion was naturally aware of her as well, I suspect, which is why they were sympathetic.
Damn that Shiva lady! Our photons don't work? How is that even remotely fair? We all did the best we could, and we couldn't even make a dent in them. Boss, it just sucks. I let everyone down again, and it feels like I'm useless to the cause. What was I supposed to do?
We'll figure it out.
Thank you, boss. That's very comforting to hear. I refuse to give up. I know we can still do something. I know I can still do something. Instead of just taking orders, I want to use my own judgment and make decisions I won't regret. I may not be the toughest operative around, but I'm gonna think this through and fight with everything I've got. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even earn a compliment or two from you, boss.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I didn't mean that. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself useful. See you later, boss.
Bye-bye.
Those machine-like enemies we fought on the mothership were really powerful, weren't they? The ones Shiva brought with her? They're under analysis as we speak, but we honestly don't know much about them at this point. Really? Yep, no signs of life, so it's clear they're autonomous mechanical weapons at least. But their structure and materials employ technology Arx is unfamiliar with. Mechanical weapons created with unknown technology. We're calling them Lumen Mechs for now. Their mobility, armor, and destructive power were all off the charts. Who could possibly create such a thing?
They were created using photoner technology.
Photoner technology still way outside our grasp, I take it.
So it would appear. Even the latest Arx-developed technology is easily outstripped by outdated photoner weaponry. Almighty mechanical weapons, created with ancient cutting-edge technology to defeat the profound darkness. The corrupted were used to seal away the profound darkness by Shiva and placed under her control.
They've been further enhanced by the profound darkness's corruption. So they're already tough enough, and Shiva's powered them up even more? How are we supposed to fight them?
They must have a weakness.
A weakness. Now that you mention it, striking their flashy red sections seemed to hurt them.
Maybe their armor was forcibly removed to receive Shiva's corruption. Whatever the case, I'm sure they're aware of it. Any weapon worth its salt will attack while keeping its weak points hidden.
But if we can somehow exploit those weak points, we can beat them. Once we have that figured out, we'll be fighting on a much more level playing field.
Chapter 2. Faint Hope.
Sarah!
You mean my injuries? I'm fine. They're no big deal. What about you two? Not that we really have time for medical checks right now.
Sarah, what's on Ambeskia?
No idea. Xiao just said to go there. But I think I might know what he's after, though. Ambeskia is where you first met Xiao. Yeah. Only thing I can think of is that he wants us to talk with Rokamis, the Draconian Elder. I'm sure we'll figure something out there. Isn't that right, Xiao? just wait on the ship. I'm the one connected to Xiao. I have to go. To put it in terms you'd understand, this is the one time I gotta push myself. I've been waiting for you.
Who are you?
Huh? Kuna! What are you doing here? The Draconians are not known to show restraint, let's say. What's that supposed to mean? At ease. She's just saying hi. Like I said,
He want us to meet with Rokamis?
restraint. I have Draconian ties, so I can be your guide if you'd like. Besides, we could come under attack at any moment. Staying together is paramount. You never change, Rila. Did you know we were coming?
It's been a long time.
He foretold. You are rival. I'm the Draconian Oracle. Rila alone. Have time to defeat our ex-allegiance. To gain audience with Master Please. Allow me to guide you.
Arx, it has been some time. You face a grave crisis, but I'm glad to see you safe.
Rokamis, Elder Draconian of Amduskia, and Xiao's friend.
Indeed. I sense that child within you. I had heard tell of you, but this is the first time we have spoken, Oracle of Xiao.
Oracle?
Yes. In your language, she is connected to Xiao. However, if I can, I believe this rephrasing conveys my intent.
Rila and I are similar to each other, which makes Rokamis.
The same as Shion.
Precisely. I am a replica of planet Shion. The Akashic Records. An abandoned creation. I am a replica of the intermediate phase. I have siblings that were born around the same time. However, I and another Shion replica both lacked something the original possessed. I lacked the ability to predict. The other lacked the ability to process. It is not hard to imagine how dearly they wished to make us one, yes? Astoundingly, the Photoners of the time attempted to make that wish a reality. They planned to fuse us together to create the perfect Xi'an replica. Naturally, they failed. This planet, Amduskia, was born as a result. Legend speaks of a battle between the heavenly dragon Terioto and the hellish dragon Kashina. A clash of replicas. However, I do not think this unpleasant. Nor do I loathe the Photoners. Such emotions exist not within me. Being here is a unique blessing. That is enough. I do not know how Kashina feels. However,
right before Shalvanit, he said to go to Amduskia. Did he want you as the new overseer?
Nay, that changes nothing. I lack Xiao's ability to predict. A makeshift solution, nothing more.
Then, what do we do?
Where's the other replica?
Our savage struggle placed the dragon Kashina in an unwaking slumber. Kashina's vessel lies deep within Amduskia, sustaining the hell within it.
Tell us, how can we reach Kashina's resting place?
Do you plan to transfer Xiao into Kashina? If the process fails, both you and Xiao face great peril. An outcome Xiao ill wishes to happen.
It's the only way to get him back. That must be why he sent me here. And hey, we both hate to give up without a fight. Xiao has saved my life twice. I owe him. Big time.
This is necessary. Protect everyone.
Please, we're begging you.
Lend us your help.
Please.
The will of mortals is a beautiful thing. In acknowledgement, I shall show you the way to Kashina. Rila of Ko, guide them.
Yes, Master Queen.
Rila's a little big to follow us into the volcanic cave depths, isn't she? You shrunk?
Body configuration and Dracolite size are easily tweaked by the Oracle.
She's so cute.
You may also contact me through Rila. Now, go. Find Kashina. There is something I do not understand. Why lend strength to the descendants of the Photoners? Because the original wishes it?
That's not Shion's wish. She wants to save just one person. Saving Sarah, providing advice, I'm doing it all of my own volition. But I might be dancing to Shion's tune regardless.
I understand even less now. Shao, what is it you truly seek?
Lighten up, Camille. You make it sound like I'm some grand mastermind. Still, if I were to put it into words...
I wish to see the will of mortals surpass our own.
Is this the heart of Amduskia?
Yes! A forbidden domain. The Hellworm's grave. This is my first time here as well.
This all looks like a corrupted region, though.
Master Camille confirms that is correct. No different from a region altered by the profound darkness.
Is this because Aika and I overdid it that one time too?
No. This is different. Seems like it was always this way. What do you think, Rila?
Correct, Kuna. The path to the Hellworm Kashina was always like this. Some suspected that the appearance of what you call corrupted regions indicated Kashina's awakening. This is likely the draconian form, the form of Amduskia Kashina wished for. Draconians who linger here go mad from Kashina's influence, fighting friend and foe alike. That is why none enter, none draw near. Kashina sleeps alone.
So, Kashina, the key to getting Zhao back lies within. It'll be okay.
We all feel the same way. Everyone wants Xiao to come back. But that's why you can't rush things, Sarah. It'll be okay.
Thanks. You too.
Yes, do not fret, Oracle of Arcs, for I am with you.
Emergency! Code Duel! Completed!
Draconians are attacking us, but that's all. Guess the Ark's fleet is luring the enemy away.
Your oracle is prone to worry, I see. This place may hold danger, but it is also sacred. This is not a realm so easily entered.
Rila, get back!
A Photoner trooper? Claris Craze and the others should be keeping the enemy fleet at bay.
How did they get here? There is no trace of their arrival.
They must have pinpointed you and Matoi's coordinates and warped here. We certainly should have seen this coming. It is the same thing we have done to the fall spawn. Our intel advantage is down the tubes. Hostiles could arrive from anywhere.
Let's find another path.
This is no time to take it easy. If they send more, we'll be overwhelmed. We'll just have to punch through.
is where Kashina slumbers.
Didn't you call this a grave? But this is...
You recognize it, don't you? This feeling?
It's like Shion?
Kashina was created as a replica of Shion, so it makes sense. The structure should be similar, so the core is... over there. Now Xiao can... What? Ah! Sarah!
That was supposed to have finished you off. Glimpsed me out of the corner of your eye. The pulse I sense within you. You seem different from other ARC's operatives. Somehow.
Varuna, you fucking traitor!
My master ordered me to pursue you, and so I followed. You were behaving oddly, so I let you flit about for a while. The correct choice, it seems. This place is important to you, isn't it? The key to your counter-offensive. Its ruination is all I require, then.
Thought you could do whatever you wanted, boneheads? Think again!
Claris Grace! What are you doing here?
Huey sent me. Asked me to save you. We can't trace photoners, but we can trace ARC's operatives, so I warped here.
So that's the game. You are but a mere mote of dust. You change nothing.
Don't you dare look down on me, photoner!
Claris Craze, don't! You have to stay calm!
It's fine, predecessor. I'm always calm. If you can't track the enemy, just blast them out of hiding!
A graceless but viable strategy. As long as you can keep it up, that is.
Hate to admit it, but he's right. I can't keep this up for long. Sarah, we'll buy you time. Go wake Xiao in the meantime.
You can do this.
Okay. Rila, if you would.
This way!
A wasted effort. I come in the name of my master.
Code Q.
This way. There'll be no escape. This way. I have no more time to waste here. I agree. Not bad.
Completed.
Is something the matter? It seems you were far more powerful on Omega, Guardian.
Was Omega just an act?
As I've said, all is for the sake of my master. I simply used every means available to return my master to this universe. I hid on Omega, acted as a knight, stood by you, and saved the world to restore my master. And I will destroy this universe, just as my master wishes. That is my master's calling, and mine as well, as Varuna, God of Justice.
God of Justice?
Mitra and I require our master, and our master requires us. Nothing else is necessary. Not even this universe. Exactly how long do you plan to keep up this farce? You must realize that you only delay the inevitable.
What did you say?
If you wish to halt me here, I'll happily play along with you. You see, that is my will as well.
What? No, it can't be. Please!
Wherever are you going?
Out of the way! Go!
Are you alright?
Why, you... This is our last hope, and you're not laying a finger on it! Out of my way! No! It can't be!
This should do it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect it. I tried so hard. I was so close, but I failed. I wanted so desperately to save Xiao, but Xiao is still inside me. Right. He's right here. Within my heart. And the essence of all creation is in the heart. Xiao. Xiao! 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 Wake up, Xiao! Everyone's waiting for you! We can't do anything without you! So, don't worry about me. Go ahead, use this body! Now wake up already! I'm sorry. That was heartless. No one would listen to a plea like that. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my body. And above all, I want to be with you. I promised you that. No, that's not right. That's a lie too. My promise had nothing to do with it. I don't know how to put this feeling into words. I don't know how to convey this to you at all. But I want to be with you. I want to laugh, scream, and fight with you. I want to enjoy so many things with you. I want to walk through this life with you. Xiao, I want to be with you. Not as a single fused being, but as ourselves. I want to stand by you as a person. So, please, Xiao, I'm begging you, come back to me.
What?
You did it, Sarah!
Sensing a nearby dimensional jump. Clear as Crace. Commence blasting.
Ah! Got it!
They've grasped my position? In this visibility? But even if they have...
The power of 2 Xion replicas. Together at last. Thanks for the quick work, Camise.
I require no thanks. This moment entwines the future.
Xiao!
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. You did great.
Sarah!
No need to worry. She's simply sleeping. Her hard work is the reason I'm here. The reason I exist. How could I fail to repay her?
He's gone?
I don't detect him nearby. Probably withdrew after seeing the situation.
Xiao, so you're really back.
Felt like something yanked me out of a nap. But everything worked out, so I owe Sarah a thank you.
I heard a huge explosion earlier. Is the vessel okay?
Kashina's core was destroyed. But the form of the vessel isn't what Draconians value. Right?
Correct. What matters is the soul. A vessel can be found anywhere. Xiao took form by binding the crushed Dracolite.
Put simply, the particles floating around here are me. I'm just molding them into shape. The Dracolite gives me an easy link with Camise, assisting me in the ability that I have to predict. Which means our next step is crystal clear.
Starting the counteroffensive.
I see. So the two replicas have joined hands, have they? Discarded by Photoners, yet bound to their descendants. Truly and utterly nonsensical.
My apologies. My pursuit failed, and they grow stronger as a result.
What are you apologizing for, Varuna? The dust has merely hardened into dirt. We will move on from this, and I expect your continued loyalty and devotion, Varuna, God of Justice.
Without question.